I knew Chris for, I think it was about 10 years actually, 10, 11 years, something like that. I knew his brother before, John. John introduced me to Chris. Chris was taking some of the pre-academy teams at the time at Motherwell, I think under 10s, under 9s, something like that. And I got introduced to Chris at that point.
Knew him pretty well. Worked with him at Motherwell when I was younger, probably about 5-6 years ago. Worked him a few sessions here and there, and then obviously didn't see of him for a while. I think he left and went to another setup. Came here in the summer and met him again and was like, didn't know he was here. So it was good to kind of have a familiar face from day one, you know. But
ever since I joined, really, he was really easy to be around, great guy, always really bubbly, lit up a room. So.
Ever since I joined the club, so about 4 years ago, I've seen Chris pretty much all the time since then.
Only a short period of time. I've only been here since July, so from the first day I came in and met him, great guy, as I say, energetic, laugh, always smiling, always joking.
Well, I've been at the club for over 2 years now, and the first year I was mainly a player, so he was always in the background, come to our games and stuff like that, but we never really got chatting too much. And it wasn't until I became a player coach last season that we actually spoke a lot more and bonded a lot more, and that's when I really got to know the character that he was.
Oh, he was bright and vibrant, sometimes you could say a bit mental, but no, great character about the place and sad miss obviously.
Yeah, I think that's the thing I've noticed the most, just how quiet it's been around about here since last week. So yeah, always a big personality, full of stories, full of banter as well, so yeah, we sorely missed.
I know he was, and do you know what, he was a happy guy, he was a positive guy, and right from that time you could tell. I think the first time we went out, he had like, it was a Christmas night out and he had a stupid jumper on, it was a big reindeer or something like that. You know, everybody's dressed up smart, he's got like this. It wasn't quite one of those guys, but you know, like he would be always up for a kind of laugh, that type of thing, and you know, he was very much his own guy, which I really admired about him. You know, there was no airs or graces about him. He was Chris. He liked to laugh and he liked to joke, and you know, he enjoyed life for sure.
Aye, totally. Like being the first year, he was always a quiet guy, but he was always smiling. So I was just like, I want to get to know that guy. I think he's got a lot of enthusiasm about him. So when I became a coach, we worked together on a weekly basis, and he was just one of the main reasons why I enjoyed being a coach so much, and one of the reasons why I wanted to be the assistant this year. And
as I say, it was always anytime you see him, never down. He was always smiling, joking, laughing, being special with the boys, with the French boys over. Always wanted to do crossbar challenge after every training session and enjoying himself like that. So stuff like that was always good.
He works a lot with the younger players in the French academy, and you can see in every training session that they enjoy it, and he's always smiling. He's always encouraging them to do their best and improve. And
yeah, he was a coach, and the number one thing you've got to be, you know, if you're a coach, you've got to be willing to help, you know, help other players, help them progress, no matter what level that you coach at. And Chris had that.
Nah, he was always wanting to help, always done the bit extra. Didn't say no to anyone, just got on with stuff, and if he could help you, he would. It was one of the guys that just there for people and stuff. So that was sort of kind of sad one to hear.
Yeah, pretty much. I always just wanted to help out, get involved, really develop them as people as well as players. So yeah.
He was always there to help you with anything, no matter what it was. So yeah, I think that's bang on.
Listen, there's loads of stories. Me and him used to laugh every day. I used to look forward to coming in on a Monday morning and speaking to him and finding out what's happening. He would lose the crossbar finish to me consistently. He always had a coffee in his hand, and we would play for coffees, and he was always buying me coffees. But one thing, with Chris, he liked the opposite sex. You know, like he liked the lassies, and he would always come in on a Monday with a story. There was a couple of stories that I probably can't say, depends who sees, but there was one that he ended up, I think it was a Tinder date in George Square, and one thing led to another, and I think he was having a wee kiss and cuddle in the middle of George Square, and he said it was underneath an umbrella as well. And there was no game on this particular day. I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday. I think half the academy, about 30 academy players, walked past him and gave him a bit of ribbon for that. So, but that was him. You know, he would come in with those stories. He was like, "Oh, guess what? You know, we can't believe it. What happened the weekend?" For as long as I knew him, you know, he was just that outgoing personality, very positive guy, really, really good coach. And see, for me, ultimately a good human being as well. And Chris was, I never found him any other way. And he'll certainly be sadly missed.